Hello, hello. Let's talk about grades today and being your most responsible self as a student. So the nice thing about Schoology is you have access to the digital grade book, and I'm in it right now. I'm just going to zoom out so you can see. This is kind of what it would look like once you clicked on grades for a particular class. In this particular class, I'll zoom back in so you can see better. In this particular class, it's an English class. It's my English class. It looks like the course is broken down into 4 grading categories. This is quarter 2. These are the grading categories for quarter 2. It looks like because this one doesn't have it's not a blue link and it doesn't have a caret next to it or drop down menu. There aren't any tests yet, but there are 3 quizzes, and the student is doing well in these quizzes. There's a participation grade. It looks as though this student owes this assignment, and then their homework. Oh, they're doing well in homework too. So they've got all their homework done. They're doing well on the quizzes. It looks like they owe this assignment. It was like just before Thanksgiving. Not sure why they didn't finish it. Maybe they ran out of time. Could be anything. You know, there's lots of reasons why assignments don't get all the way done. But if you wanted to work on it and complete it, you can see that it would take you to this grade right here, where, you know, it doesn't have a grade, but it looks like this student is in progress. The minutes spent is, at least from my perspective, it's a little misleading, because normally what I notice is that it won't tell you how many minutes you've spent working on it until you've submitted it. So, but this student could go back in and just resume this activity if they were ready to do so, and then take care of that one bogey of English class business that they had not yet taken care of. So this is another example. This is another student who, it's the same class, same course, same grading categories. You can see there aren't any tests again. It looks like they're missing, by the way, today is December 2nd, and it looks like this was due on December 1st. So they have not taken this. They missed the due date. They can still work on this, but obviously it's a little bit late, or it's behind anyway. Their participation grade looks like they're missing this as well. It's like a week old. You click on homework, looks like they're missing 2 homeworks. It looks like they're missing 2 homeworks. They're definitely missing this one. This one was due about a week ago as well, a little more maybe. But this one actually isn't due until tomorrow. So all in all, you know, you look at their grades, you know, they got a 93, an 89, and 100. You know, things are going well. They are missing a couple things. This was due yesterday. This was due a week ago. This was due a week ago, and this isn't due yet. So they're missing 3 assignments. If they were ready for the To Kill a Mockingbird Chapter 20 check, all they have to do is click on it. It'll look a little bit different for you. I'm viewing this as a student, so you have more options when you yourself clicked on it in your own account, but that's not the case here. So, but they would have the opportunity to click a button here and take this chapter check. Same thing with, well, let's see what they're doing, because we saw that other student with the transition through citation practices 5 and 6. It hasn't been submitted yet, but just like the other student, you know, they're in progress. So it could be that maybe they ran out of time in class and just didn't get back to resuming it, but that's all they had to do is click resume in this case, and they could continue working on this assignment that they have already started. So that's as simple as it is in terms of checking grades. And if you're going to be your most responsible self, who looks out for him or herself, then what you really need to be aware of is that you can go into this digital gradebook and check grades yourself. Those who are going to be successful in school will fairly regularly go in and make sure that, you know, they've taken care of all the business that needs to be taken care of in classes. And if not, maybe they need to reach out to the teacher. If a teacher does reach out to you and says, hey, look, you're missing a couple of assignments, you're missing 3 assignments, like I've been doing that. I've been doing that like in bulk, B-U-L-K, bulk. So I think just a couple days ago, I sent out just quick messages to 20, 30 students, I would say, hey, look, you're missing 2 assignments, you're missing 3 assignments. And the best way for me to utilize my time is to send out quick messages. But there are some students who are like, well, what do I have to do? And this video is in part for those students who are like, well, what am I missing? Because you do need to be a little bit more responsible. If you're going to be home for 2 or 3 days a week, you have access to teachers, and teachers have less access to you when you're at home. So you do have to be your most responsible self.